Cassidy. Okay. So today, whoa. So today I'm gonna cut a piece of this board, and I have everything prepped over here. I measured 3.5 inches to this side of the blade, to the left side of the blade, on both sides, so I know that it's straight. So it's right at 3.5. And the reason why, it's because we are printing koozies, and the print's gonna be 3 inches wide. That's why I'm making the board 3.5, and I want them to sit there nice and tight. Now, I've never printed koozies before, but I do have the adhesive. Actually, not the adhesive. I have the Nylabond that I'm gonna mix in the ink so that it air dries on its own. Okay, and it gets printed on both sides, so that might be a little bit of a challenge, but it's nothing that we can't handle, and you guys know that. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this. The reason why I bought this, and you guys saw that video a while back, I bought it to make the boards on this press, and luckily it has like the bottom part to make the attachments. You know, all I gotta do is cut the boards to size and they'll slip right in there. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that wood because there's gonna be a lot of leftovers. We're gonna cut it and go to the shop today. Hopefully Brian can meet us there, or he's coming to my house and then we'll both drive to the shop. Either way, we're gonna figure how to do this. I've never printed koozies, but I figured also that this is the easiest way. So we're gonna go ahead and try that. Okay, this looks like a very clean cut, 3.5 inches wide. So now what we're gonna do is put that one attachment that we need, and I have them at the shop. So we're just gonna screw it in there, and then hopefully the koozies can fit in there nice and tightly. We're gonna smooth out the edges because we don't want the koozie to get caught in this and ruin it. So we're gonna smooth it out, sand it down, and go ahead and try it on at the shop. Okay, let's turn this one on. All right, you guys, so this is what I came up with after yesterday's cut, because we will be printing koozies. And I cut the wood, or the new pallet, to the right measurements. I sanded down the edges. And I tried one on. It fits in like just tight enough, which is kind of what I was looking for, so I'm glad that worked out. I just gotta find the base. I may take this one apart. Oops. I may take this one apart and use that one as the base for it, so I can slide it in there and start printing. So we have 5 designs, 100 koozies. Each 20 koozies get a different design. I have the film in my pocket. Voila. So we're gonna go 3 inches wide and no taller than 3.25. We're just gonna hit this twice. We gotta mix some Nylabond in our ink, which we have. And this is something that has to air dry. So you guys know the mixture of this. It's about 10%. And hopefully everything goes out smooth. I don't have to finish them all today, but I do have to get something done. So we're gonna start burning the screens. We're gonna set it up, lock in that base for the board, and then slide it in there so we can start printing away. It is cold in here, you guys. All of a sudden, it's cold in Arizona, or at least Phoenix. So that's why I'll be wearing my hoodie. I have been wearing it for like the past week. Speaking of hoodies, I want to tell you guys that I'm super thankful for the support on my latest drop. These have been doing really well. I sold like 4 or 5 between last night and this morning. So this would be the packaging. Most of you guys already know that. Anyways, let's get started and then we'll see how this koozie run goes. Alright, so for the first time since I started, I'm gonna call this a failure video because everything that I pretty much did was worthless in a way. I made this pallet, I rigged the crap out of it. I even put a battery there so that the end wouldn't come down. That way it's just kind of sturdy. But the measurements and everything was correct. It's just this specific koozie that is not letting me do my job. So therefore, I'm calling this video a failure, even though it's definitely not my fault. Called my customer, I told him what was going on. I had everything ready, you know. Everything was burned the right way. The pallet was cut the right way. It's just this thick foam that's not letting me print. Everything was set up, ready to go. But it's not gonna be possible. They're not gonna get printed. So unless he orders like flimsier koozies, like something that you can definitely bend from the bottom, because that is not bendable and it just leaves me with too much off contact. As you can see, that big hump in the back, it's not helpful. So that is that. It's definitely something that is a little bit interesting and frustrating at the same time. I should have, you know what, I can't say that. So I told my customer that I could print them, and I shouldn't say that I shouldn't have told him that I can't or can, because I was willing to give it a shot, and I did. He knows it, I know it, so now he's probably stuck with about 100 koozies unless somebody else can print them. He wants me to come up with other ideas. This was my idea of doing it. If there are any other ways, I'm sure that, honestly, I don't even know where to go with that. So it's just not gonna be possible here. So if we can go back to t-shirts, that's fine. But the koozie situation didn't work out. Sorry, you guys. I hope that this can help you in some way. I don't know how. I mean, I went out of my way to build this pallet to make this fit nice and snug. And everything would have went smoothly if it wasn't because these foamy koozies are so bulky when you put them in there. You know, if these would like cut through the middle or made some different way, maybe it would have been possible. Also, this weekend we're gonna go up north, so I'm gonna be out of town for about 4 days. I think I'm gonna take my computer with me and my camera, so if there's internet I will vlog. If not, then I'll see you guys here Wednesday. I hope you guys have very happy holidays if I don't see you again. Enjoy the time with your family. Don't work too hard, and I guess you can always go and watch some videos so you can come back with some new ideas for your shop. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's a bummer that it's a failure, but this is definitely a koozie printing failure video. At least I didn't come into the shop and not do anything. You know, I have like 5 of these hoodies that I sold, so they are on my cart and they are getting printed today. Find me on Instagram. I'll put the link below for my V23 if you guys want to grab a hat or a hoodie. They're very nice. Everything that I'm selling now, it's new era, so it's definitely high quality stuff. I don't do any Gildan like Kanye West or any of these other big brands like Diamond loves that Gildan cheap shirt. You know, a lot of people, or at least some people, give me crap about why I'm doing the brand, but you know, I put a lot of work into it. I try to make sure that I give you guys the highest quality possible, and it's always for a good cause. So for those who want to support, thank you very much, and those that just want to talk, that's okay. It's whatever.